All three of you have much to be proud of, and I know that there's much success ahead because you put in a lot of hard work, and we know that you've been rewarded in the short term, but we know you're going to be rewarded even more in the longer term, but it's because of all your efforts and not just working hard, but working smart as well.
The biggest lessons are from the biggest mistakes and failures, and then that's something we have to live every day as an entrepreneur. How can we measure success if you haven't even failed? And what is success in that vein? So is it making lots of money? Is it being famous? Is it being happy? Or is it doing something that you really love to do and that makes you proud of what you're doing? Burn that bridge, get to that place you want to do. If you want to start your career, be an entrepreneur, get rid of everything in your past so you can't go back. So you can only go forward. You can only move in one direction. They're not there anymore. And it'll allow you to really focus on what you need to do. And if it doesn't work out, you fail, you can keep going because you can't go back. Catherine Cook from my yearbook once said, to any entrepreneur, if you want to do it now. If you don't, you're going to regret it. So I'll leave you with this. Everything started as nothing.
To be respected, I want to do something important, and I want to make a difference. Financing doesn't have to be crazy in the beginning, and when you're starting something, it doesn't have to be the best right away. You grow to be the best, focus on your product and your service and what you do in your core, and then get all the bling after when you deserve it. The second is creating a network of people who support you being the key, because so often we surround ourselves with people just to have people around us who aren't necessarily pushing us and helping us move in the right direction. And within that, I mean like join chambers, join industry groups, and networking events have so much value. Good connection in a networking event and you leave, like that person could change your business forever and you have no idea how that's gonna affect you. So it's be open to networking, be open to people. Mentoring is so huge. I have 3 mentors. Like between them, I have 150 years of experience that I draw from for the major decisions. I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. And that's absolutely the way I see the world, and I think anybody who doesn't, I kind of feel sorry for them. Anybody who dwells on failure, it's gonna be a hard life. And also, what's the worst thing that's ever gonna happen to you? You're gonna fail. And guess what? Starting over is awesome and fun.
I have a lot of work blocked in my schedule, but I also have a lot of time, purely dedicated time to give to those people that I love the most. And I say no a lot, and I'm okay with that, because when I say yes, it's with purpose and intention. Activity is not related to productivity. I need you to be realistic about what's really important. Because I plan and I'm realistic about my priorities, I'm more efficient at success. That's financial forecasting, a call with my suppliers, or making Play-Doh with the kids. I can still be flexible, but 90% of the time, people know what to expect. And that brings me to my final point. Tip 3, get comfortable with the idea that it's actually impossible to avoid distractions 100% of the time.
One of the things that I think is incredibly exciting is to see how groups like the Millennial Advisory Committee can have an impact on the decisions that we're making as policymakers, and to hear the feedback that's important to this group. And this is something that's incredibly important because we have to listen to these voices. If we are going to develop successfully into the future, into the 21st century, we need to make sure that we're engaged, caring about your community. It's caring about your future in that community and getting involved and knowing where to get involved when you do have an issue and when you want to participate in that.